Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the Real Rasta Boy TV, and it's your boy, the Real Rasta Boy, coming to you after just watching the new documentary. I want to say on OWN TV, Oprah Winfrey Network, called Dark Girls. It was very enlightening, and I must give a big shout out to Oprah for, you know, always giving us some new and exciting, interesting, intriguing topic of discussion that is so like prevalent right now for us to always be having this discussion, and this discussion is never going to end because it's about skin color. um I'm gonna give a couple of highlights from the show and add a bit of my opinion and some of the stuff that I may have endured, such as while growing up myself. Just add my 2 cents. But the documentary was based on basically blacks, sorry, dark skinned people versus like light skinned African American, African descended individuals. So as which one is like better, or which one gets more favorable. um to me, what's the difference between dark and light skin? There's no damn difference. At the end of the day, is once you're African American, once you're African Caribbean, once you're black, once you're mixed with black and something, you are black. No matter if you are lighter than somebody or darker than somebody, you are black. But sometimes we all know that you having a little bit of more lighterness to your complexion, it gives you some form of an edge over somebody who's more chocolate. And that's where the stigma and the whole discussion was on this documentary tonight was. And hopefully y'all have watched it. If you have not yet watched it, please go ahead now to my blog, the Real Rasta Boy dog sound like I'm saying dog, the Real Rasta Boy .blogspot.com for the full recap and video of Dark Girls, the documentary. Okay, I'm not sure what they think. If you're lighter, then you're more welcoming than if you are darker. But that's what most people out there are thinking. John Public don't think that if you're dark, like the African model from Africa who's like a swim model right now. She compared to maybe like Iman, Chanel Iman is, they both are getting good jobs. But I'm like, you lighter, they want to give you more jobs. Where you're more chocolatey, like Naomi Campbell, you have to make a name for yourself. I'm sure Naomi Campbell, Tara Banks, Iman, who's some of the other top models, some other major top supermodels, they were very dark skinned, but I'm sure they fought their way into that supermodel world. I like how one of the interviewees were saying that black is black. No matter if you're black from the Caribbean, black Jamaican, you're black Haitian, you're black mix, you're black and this. Once you're black, you're black. Black is black. Some people have to say, "Oh, I'm not black. African American or African Haitian or Afro Caribbean," because they're trying to make it seem like there's some special type of black. And I'm like how she said that, but it was so hard felt when individuals growing up was saying that how people used to call them names such as the Black Gorilla, Tar Baby, so hateful names. Like, I'm sure that still people in high school or elementary school still being bullied by individuals, getting such hate words such as you're ugly, you look like Grace Jones or whatever. So I'm sure it's very hard and difficult for individuals to still, feel some type of like, am I like the wrong complexion? What am I gonna do to make sure I'm not that dark, to look much lighter? And people are using a lot of bleaching techniques to lighten their complexion. I know for one, living in Jamaica for 19 years of my life, I saw that every day where people are buying beauty products such as Nadinola, Fair and White, Movate soap, Simba, Cocoa Butter this, Cocoa Butter that, African Pride this. There are so many beauty products in the stores in Jamaica. When you go there, people were buying stuff in heavy dosage, were mixing products such as, you say you mix like two products together, you would add something else in there because they were wanted to be lighter because they think obviously dark skin is not the right skin, and I think they think for some reason if they're more darker, this they will be accepted more. But it was so bad in Jamaica that people were literally bleaching their skin. It was like a phenomenon. It was so much like it was like the in thing. It was so a fad. Everybody was doing it. I'm not gonna lie. I you know try a couple of while in high school. I try a couple of products here and there because I always want to be like I wanted my skin to be fair and clear and nice and smooth. So I try a couple of products here and there that were like had skin whitening products in there to help my face to be a little bit smoother and lighter, but not bleaching. But there's some people that go all the way out to do the neck and the face, and they spend thousands of dollars, Jamaican dollars that is, a month just to buy beauty products. So people also are saying that people always have a stigma to say that if you're darker skin, that you're more alleged to be like, if you work somewhere you'll steal over somebody who's light skinned. So you work in an office with two person, you're black and she is lighter than you. That person who's light skinned is less prone to steal than you are who is darker complexion. I'm not sure how true that is because if you're gonna steal, you're gonna steal. No matter if you're dark skin or light skin, if you're gonna steal, you're gonna steal. At the end of the day, it don't matter how light you are or dark you are. If you're gonna do what you're gonna do, commit a crime, try to go up for a position. It don't matter what you're gonna do. This documentary was so like. Really, but it's still out there where people are still behaving such as being prejudiced in skin tone and skin color. I'm guessing because it can, like if you're black, there's several shades of black that's acceptable and some that are not acceptable. On men discussing dark skinned women, they're saying that if you're dark skinned, you have to have a nice body because they prefer to have somebody who more is on a lighter skin side. That is so damn dumb. So you're trying to say somebody who's light skinned can be ugly or fat or maybe don't have a nice body, and you'll take them over somebody who's dark skinned because her body's not nice. You're so unequal. I'm like, men are so unequal. People also saying that they prefer to have somebody who's light skinned because they're getting the best of both worlds. They're not getting somebody who's white and they're getting somebody who's too dark. They're getting somebody who's in the middle. People also saying that they prefer to have babies with light skinned people because then the babies won't come out too dark and they won't have this problem of having the acceptance in the real world of not accepting you because you're too black or you're too dark or whatever. So the whole stigma of everybody want to have babies with somebody else or want to marry somebody who's not that dark as them or lighter than them or the same lightness complexion as them. It's so much deep. Also, coming on to the media now. The media also plays a very integral role in the complexion thingy where somebody may be darker than you, somebody may be lighter than you, may have an edge over you trying to get a movie role, may have an edge over getting, a promotion. They use more light-skinned girls sometimes in music videos. The rappers, they have music videos, and they'll open a casting call for everybody to come over to see, girls and stuff. And they may take somebody who's mixed or more light-skinned to put in a music video than somebody who's more dark-skinned. Sometimes it's so unfair in jobs that is, both persons are both qualified, but somebody who's lighter than you may get the job. It's still prevalent in today's society, and I'm sure we all have experienced that in some type or fashion or shape or some type of way. But this documentary tonight on OWN dark girls was very eye-opening. I'm even seeing that it's affecting the young children of today's society where they are not even feeling that their complexion is like worthy to be called black. A little girl saying that she don't like to be called black, she like to be called dark skin. It's so touching to hear like kids saying that when they should not be thinking about their complexion at this age. Should be thinking about learning their ABCs and playing with kids in the playground, stuff like that. But it's so much stuff that's going on there. I urge everybody out there, if you have not seen the documentary tonight on OWN Dark Girls, please go to my blog, therealrestaboy.blogspot.com, where you can check out the entire 1 hour. Approximately was an hour and 7 minutes, I think. With all the commercials, it went to an hour and a half, but I took the commercials out. So you can now go ahead and check my blog out. And please go ahead and tweet up the video and share it on your Facebook, and encourage everybody to see the documentary for themselves. And if you have any comments about what you thought about the documentary, or what you thought about black people in general having to pick a side of who's darker or who's lighter, and what you think about just the whole shadiness, I want to say, about the whole complexion thing, please leave your comments in the comment section here, and please share the video on your Facebook and your Twitter and your Tumblr, wherever, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at The Real Rasta Boy. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all some other time. Alright, I'm gone. Deuce.